I waited 4 long years to hear those words, but now I'm finally here, in Syria. A place that called to me, not for the thrill, but fascination. This country doesn't just impress you.
Wow.
It changes you.
Wow. Wow.
The headlines told only part of the story, of bombed cities, a brutal regime, and a civil war that would change everything. Yes, Syria has suffered, but to only see the pain is to miss the people.
أهلا وسهلا فيكم بسوريا.
Their warmth, kindness,
You're welcome, yeah.
shared jokes in broken Hindi, and laughter that said more than words could. Their warmth spreads effortlessly, even from masked soldiers at checkpoints.
Hurriya Syria!
Freedom.
Hurriya Syria!
This is the new Syria. Eager, excited, and a little anxious, we began our 3-hour drive from Amman, Jordan to Damascus.
We just finished crossing the border in Jordan, right here. Got our passport stamped, and just like that, we're on the Syrian side, almost at the border.
Driving into Syria for the first time, the scars of war were clear, but so was the resilience. Buildings still standing, solar panels rising, mosques shining. People move with quiet strength through destruction that now feels like part of daily life, offering soft smiles, hesitant, but deeply human. We start where Damascus has prayed, gathered, and told its stories for centuries. The Great Mosque, led by our guide and friend, Tembi.
Our new friend Tambi.
You are so welcome here in Umayyad Mosque to visit the John the Baptist grave site. That way, the head of Imam Hussein also.
Imam Hussein, John the Baptist,
Yeah,
2 religions,
one special place.
and there is nothing but harmony here.
Sacred to both Muslims and Christians, the site has been a place of worship for over 3,000 years, can hold tens of thousands of worshippers, and is believed to be where Jesus will return at the end of days.
John the Baptist is buried in Syria. That is his grave.
The call to prayer in this mosque is unique in the world, and we were among the few allowed inside the chamber to see it. For centuries, 6 men with powerful voices have carried Damascus's unique collective call to prayer. Many of them, like these men, have been praying side by side for over 3 decades. Witnessing it was a deeply magical and spiritual experience. After snapping a few photos, even with masked security guards who let us pose with their weapons, we crossed the street to Al-Hamidiyya Souk, Syria's largest and most famous open-air market. It's a lively place full of sights, smells, and stories. There are endless stalls brimming with spices, handmade jewelry, and unique fruits like uja, sour crunchy green almonds dipped in salt for a tangy, salty flavor. Yummy. Exploring the colorful streets of old Damascus is a must. Sampling fresh bread, wandering candy shops, and stopping by hammams known for their amazing olive oil soaps.
And everything handmade.
We watched woodworkers carefully craft pieces and browsed rare coin stalls. Friendly locals greeted us warmly, never pushing sales, just eager to connect and share time. We also drove through Straight Street, the ancient Roman road, allegedly visited by Paul the Apostle, and Maryamite Cathedral, across from our hotel, Bayak Bash. This boutique place feels like stepping into a storybook. With colorful, comfortable rooms, you can feel the history and warmth in every corner, from the inviting sitting areas to colorful stained glass and beautifully carved woodwork. We ended our day at Maaloula in the Old City, enjoying a delicious dinner with Syrian dishes, drinks, shisha, and eye-catching traditional performances. I sense joy all around me, not just in celebrating Eid, but in seeing people optimistic, at ease, and happy in a new Syria. The following morning, After a delicious breakfast at the hotel, we set out for Malula, a historic Christian town perched in the mountains of Syria.
Behind me is a mosque, completely destroyed right there. And the minaret above me, gone.
Our next stop was St. Sarkis, one of Syria's oldest monasteries, recently restored and built on the site of an ancient pagan temple. It houses two of the world's oldest icons, including one of the Last Supper. Malula is one of just 3 villages left in the world where Aramaic, the language of Jesus, is still spoken, and we were treated to hearing it in prayer.
O buhti bishmo, yitkattash ishmach, ithele mulkach, yithkan tijba'ele, اخمل بشمو خت على رعا أبليح لحمح يا عيال يومح خفر ريح احتيوثح اخمل أنح الخوفر انت مخت عمينح ولا تجعلي لنح بتغربجا بس حس لناح مشيذا آمين.
Steps from the monastery, a family-run cafe serves tasty local dishes and ice-cold beer. The perfect mountain stop. As I explored the town, I walked up to what once used to be a 4-star hotel.
Full of bullet holes. Abandoned. There was a playground here for kids. It's very heart-wrenching. The village of Malula means entrance, and the reason for that is right here. And my friend?
Hello, my friend. Maaloula, it's Aramaic name, and that's meaning the entrance.
And the entrance signifies.
Saint Tekla.
And she prayed really hard to.
Yeah.
She prayed really hard.
Yeah, I told you the story. You
I
should
know,
continue.
but no, it's your story.
St. Thecla was a noblewoman taught by Paul the Apostle. Legend says she fled soldiers sent by her father for her Christian faith. And after she prayed for protection, the mountain miraculously split open, creating a fissure in the rock that she entered and vanished from her pursuers. She spent the rest of her life in Malula, spreading Christianity and performing miracles while living inside these caves. As we took one last look at the village, we passed by the convent of St. Thecla before heading off to try something incredibly unique.
Blue wine by my friend Sergio's.
Yes.
The only place in the world that has blue grapes, and with blue grapes, we make blue wine.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Salute. Cheers.
Salud. Oh wow, that's good.
Wow.
Very
It's
good.
Very different. Yes.
Blue wine.
Interesting. Awesome.
So with my friend Tambi, we're in his hometown of Homs.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
And we're in the city center of Old Town.
Yes.
Market is full of people just working every job possible.
Amid the scars of war, the will to live remains unbroken. Once packed hotels and bustling central markets now stand bombed, burned and destroyed.
So this is what was once a shopping mall. You can see the destruction right there, right there. Look at all these buildings just torn. But within 2 months, this is what they've been able to do.
As we drove deeper into Homs, I realized the old city was just the tip of the iceberg. What I thought was destruction was nothing compared to what lay ahead.
Prashant, come here a little bit, and we just try now looking around you.
When protests against Assad erupted in 2011, Homs became a battleground. Years of sieges and bombardment followed, destroying neighborhoods, markets, and historic sites, and displacing hundreds of thousands.
Parts of home look extremely abandoned. There's not a person in sight.
But people still called it home.
So this is livable, this area.
I would be lucky if that's my home.
Tambi shared that his home had also been bombed and his family was forced to relocate. He didn't dwell on the loss, instead he was grateful.
We're still alive.
Many locals felt the same, like a shop owner who had just reopened his business years after it was destroyed in the bombings. We asked him why he chose to come back.
Why? What the reason you decide to open your shop again? He said because that's my shop before, long time ago, and when that happened, doesn't matter because I want to stay alive. I was decided to continue my life, so I decided to come back again, open my shop, and already that it was my family shop. So why?
Amazing, man. Amazing.
The city is mending, but I can see the people here are strong, and they refuse to stop living.
This souk that I'm walking in Homs has been rebuilt less than 5 months ago.
Parts of the market that are under construction, look at this, compared to the destruction that we just saw 1 second ago outside. That is incredible. As we left the city, I saw rows of destroyed buildings being brought back to life. Once vacant homes now stirring with activity, streets bustling and monuments rebuilt. Life is returning, and with it, hope.
Good morning from Aleppo, a city that feels completely different from Damascus. I'm here with my friend Tambe again, and we have come across a very interesting mural. December 8th, 2024 at 6:18 p.m. What happened?
We get our freedom, and the President Al-Assad he left Syria.
On December 8th, Syrian rebels seized the capital, Damascus. President Bashar al-Assad fled to Russia, ending not only a brutal 13-year civil war, but over 5 decades of a savage, iron-fisted dictatorship under his family's rule. We had arrived just months into a new Syria, witnessing a nation reborn, radiating an energy of hope and optimism that was truly contagious.
Watch this double and triple.
Yalla.
Due to international sanctions still in place during our visit, Syria was cash only. As I exchanged dollars for local currency, I noticed the bills had images of Assad and his father. I asked how he felt about them, and his reaction was priceless.
Is donkey.
And who is this?
Father donkey.
Tambe, Roberto, and Prashant are about to enter the oldest city in the world. Not just Aleppo, but Aleppo al-Shabba.
As I stepped through the gate, the souk came alive. The energy was surreal, especially knowing I was walking in what many believe is the world's oldest city. My mind raced, imagining people, such as Alexander the Great, walking these ancient streets centuries ago. After a few selfies with friendly shoppers and laughs with a jolly local, we headed to Jebeli, a 2,000-year-old soap factory, recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage.
Olive oil soap is only made here in the wintertime. That's the olive oil right there.
The soap is made using a hot process, cooking the ingredients in a large vat.
I cannot believe I'm watching olive oil soap being made.
After cooking, the mixture is left to cool.
And then from here, by machine, direct to next floor.
Upstairs, the oil is blended with powder and spread out flat to dry. It is then cut into blocks and aged for months, sometimes even years.
We cut it, and then when you open, you will see it's still fresh from inside.
Souvenirs? Nope, just a ton of ancient soap.
So how many years you think you will take shower by?
I think I'm going to be taking this for about 20 years.
I hope that. You see, guys? Welcome to Syria.
2 years apiece.
Nearby, we stopped at a family shoemaker's shop, generations old, to watch shoes crafted by hand, every pair crafted with care and detail. As we drove through Aleppo, once labeled the world's most dangerous city, after decades of brutal war, it's inspiring to see it slowly rebuilding, such as the National Museum with its lush garden, and Aleppo's first, the Baron Hotel. Agatha Christie stayed here, so did Lawrence of Arabia, and they still have a copy of his unpaid bill. Our final stop in Aleppo, the Citadel, standing as the oldest fortress in the world.
Entering the citadel was not permitted, but thanks to our friend Tambi, who got us a special permit, go all the way to the top and get one of the most breathtaking views of Aleppo.
Until war broke out in 2011, thousands of visitors came to the Citadel each year, not only to stand among its Roman and Byzantine foundations, but to marvel at the sweeping, unforgettable views.
Aleppo.
Beyond crumbled buildings, and those that have stood the test of time, the view stretches all the way to Turkey, Homs, and even Iraq.
And there's nobody here but us.
As we left the Citadel, amid the rubble and ruins, I watched as life carried on. Families were out and about. Children's laughter echoed among the broken remains of a park, while a sign reading, "Free Aleppo," glimmered with hope for a new beginning. Don't miss our next adventure.
Welcome to Idlib.
Join us as one of the first tourists in 14 years to explore a city long hidden from the world.
This is exactly where the revolution began, right?
Exactly.
A rare look inside Sednaya prison, infamously dubbed the human slaughterhouse. We find out how locals feel about the new leadership and the ancient wonders of Palmyra, the citadel, and Bosra, a version of Syria we'll never forget.